रुकना, मुझे तो बात करने दे, खत्म करने दे। नहीं तू बोल ले, नहीं तू बोल ले, नहीं बोल ले,
रोना नहीं बोल ले,
नहीं तू बड़ा माइक ले ले, मुझे छोड़ दे, never mind.
Hello guys, welcome back and we have special guest today here with Majid and Muntasir. तो कहते तो दोनों खास भाई हैं. Let's see उनकी कैसी दोस्ती है and all. And let's go through the intro.
Worst thing you can do is change when you have money. The worst thing you can do.
If you want to develop them, I don't think they come easily or there's no shortcut to it.
For sure.
You have to fail 1,000 times for sure.
Peer pressure.
Oh yes.
यार मेरे सारे दोस्त ये रेस्टोरेंट में जाके खाना खाते हैं, इतने की ये पीते, इतने की वो करते हैं, ये होटल में रहते हैं, ये करते हैं. When I post stories, कभी कभी घड़ियां दिख के आती है, watches दिख के आती है, fake, copy, किसी के मांग के पहना हुआ है. The specific time piece is fake. I'm like yes. मैं यहाँ से वो जो ऑनलाइन नहीं बेचते 250-150 के सुखवा के फॉल है, मैं वहां से ली, वही है. तो देख ले, जैसे माजिद जैसा दोस्त मुझे भी चाहिए, माजिद जैसा दोस्त मुझे ही चाहिए.
Hey, welcome to the BeeFy Talks and stay tuned for podcasts and more.
माजिद भाई क्या हाल है आपके? How is everything going on?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. आप लोग सुनाओ. आज आप लोग के बीच में बैठा हूँ,
अरे
तो गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर मी.
So like you're doing in UDST, which degree you're doing right
Yes,
now?
so basically I'm in UDST, last semester चल रहा है, and marketing, my major is marketing, and next semester inshallah I have my internship, फिर May end में inshallah graduation, और फिर गधा मजदूरी.
Okay, and
उसके
then
बाद देखते हैं
so
inshallah.
you're already working right now and then you'll be
Yes.
continuing that work or you're going to change something?
I will keep that work. I will keep that work. I will not leave it. But yeah, I will find a better stable job and then keep this job as well.
ठीक है, नाइस. बट मेरे को एक खास चीज़ बात करना था, और मुंतज़िर से भी खास ये चीज़ मेरे को दोस्ती के बारे में. वी हैव प्रीवियसली टच ऑन दिस टॉपिक बट हमने ज़्यादा डिटेल में नहीं बात किया था. तो आज मैं बात करना चाह रहा हूँ था कि लाइक इन बेसिकली व्हाट डू यू थिंक फ्रेंडशिप इज. अगर दोनों अपना पहले बोलो, मुंतज़िर कैन गो फर्स्ट.
So, see, friendship is something you have good understanding. Simple basics. Good understanding. You know, you get each other's sarcasm. This is a depth of loyalty which comes from your heart. You know, you don't have to push yourself to be, you know. You know? And of course, there's connection. You know, things come together to get you guys together, like those things, which actually happened with me and Majid a lot of times. So that's how.
What do you think, Majid?
Yeah, I agree on what all he said, of course, for sure. And one more thing is, in friendship, you should know where your place is in the other person's life. They're like friends, they're colleagues, they are best friends, they're just, you know, like hi hello friends. तो ये जरूरी है कि तुम अपने आप को मालूम करो कि सामने वाली जिंदगी में तुम कैसे दोस्त हो. Either you are
सामने वाले कैसा है? Is it like अच्छा, you might like them or you might have a high ground for them, but do they actually care that much?
Exactly. Do they have the same respect? Do they have the mutual understanding what you have? Like me and Muntasir have. हम लोग कभी कभी महीने बात नहीं करते. महीने का नहीं, हफ्ते बात नहीं करते हम लोग.
Correct.
लेकिन जब when you actually get back to actually talking, like nothing happened. वो break था ही नहीं, वो एक week था ही नहीं जैसे कि.
And दूसरी चीज़ ये कि we're talking about the limits and do you think कितना limits important role play करता है, and what do you think जब limits cross होते तो क्या होता है?
A lot. Limits plays for me. This is for me. See, for me, limits is depending on person, how close you are, duration, how you have been in friendship with them. Of course, limits.
मतलब do you think ये जो बदतमीजी हो जाती है friendship में, to what extent do you think it's good?
बदतमीजी is a good topic. I don't tolerate it. I'll be very honest. I don't tolerate it.
You'll tolerate it?
I will not tolerate it. I do not tolerate it.
Okay.
You be good to me. You be nice to me. I'm very nice to you. You go 50-50 with me. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna meet you. I will avoid you. Directly or indirectly. It might be seen, not seen. And जहाँ तक बात है बदतमीजी की, हर दोस्ती में एक जैसे लिमिट का क्वेश्चन था, एक लिमिट की बदतमीजी होती है. एंड अगेन ताली दो हाथ से बजती है. जो कर रहा है उसको भी मालूम होना चाहिए कि जिसके साथ मैं कर रहा हूँ वो एक्सेप्ट करेगा नहीं करेगा.
So you're like कभी कभार बदतमीजी या मजाक में you can't tell actually बदतमीजी किसी की बेइज्जत कर रहे हो सबके सामने, then we are making it trying to acceptable. वो तो acceptable नहीं है. Like वो जो डायरेक्ट बेइज्जती वो that's off the discussion. But like जब मजाक हो रहा है, मजाक में you know सामने वाला कैसा लेगा. So I think बेइज्जती और क्या बोलते हैं, what do you call डिसरेस्पेक्ट या नॉट डिसरेस्पेक्ट या मजाक भी है ना, हद इट्स डिफाइंड बाय द नेक्स्ट पर्सन.
Yes,
ठीक है,
exactly.
वो कैसा परसीव करेगा, यू नीड टू
Exactly.
नो दैट कि वो कैसा परसीव करे. इफ इट्स गोना टेक एक्सट्रीम एंड यू आर स्टिल डूइंग इट, एंड ये सोच होती है अक्सर दोस्तों की कि हम इसको अभी बेइज्जत कर लेंगे, मजाक उड़ा लेंगे, सबका मजे ले लेंगे, देन बाद में मना लेंगे,
बाद में
मान
सॉरी
जाएगा.
वगैरह बोल के यू नो
बाद में मान
हाँ कर
जाएगा.
लेंगे और बंदा मान भी जाएगा.
That's
ये भी
the
एक
thing,
होता है.
that's the thing. Like
Exactly.
usually ये उन लोगों के साथ होता है जो दोस्त बना नहीं सकते सही से, वो बन जाते बस एंड दे रह जाते.
ये उन लोग के साथ होता है जो दोस्त हालात से बन जाते हैं,
करेक्ट, एग्जैक्टली.
जो यू नो म्यूचुअल से बन जाते हैं, उनकी खुद की दोस्ती जैसे मेरे मुंतसिर की. अब मैं इसको बहुत पहले स्कूल से जानता हूँ, हम लोग स्कूल से मिलते थे, लेकिन हमारी कभी ऐसी गहरी बात नहीं होती थी. कभी कॉरिडोर में मिल गए, सलाम दुआ कर लिया, हाय हेलो कैसे हो गया. लेकिन हम लोग ने अपनी दोस्ती अपने
थोड़ा माइक करीब कर लो तो अच्छा होगा थोड़ा.
It's okay. हम लोग अपने लाइक यू नो हमारी दोस्ती वी मेड इट ऑन आवर ओन टर्म्स. नो वन वाज इन्वॉल्व्ड इन आवर फ्रेंडशिप.
I get you. ठीक है. Then what do you think about those heartbreak moments? I think unfortunately जिंदगी में आ जाते हैं. Like you as like यार children, not children, like हम बचपन में होते हैं, believe कि best friend होता है, वो जिंदगी भर रहता है, but होता नहीं है वैसा.
नहीं होता. काहे का होता नहीं होता.
घंटा होता
नहीं होता.
So like then you experience heartbreak, then you realize your relationships सच्ची में they don't exist truly. Muntasir, do you think there have been instances you have like experienced
दोस्ती का
real
बोल रहे हैं,
heartbreak, and especially दोस्ती में,
दोस्ती
like
का
male friendships I'm talking
मेल
about.
फ्रेंडशिप.
Wait, I didn't get you.
देख
Like as it happened ke your heart has actually broken with a friend and like you were not expecting, like completely
Yeah, a
दोस्ती
couple
टूटी.
of times.
Of course होता है. So like how
No,
did
no,
you
okay.
experience and what was your experience about
Thing
it?
is, I'll be very honest with you. Even past year, I'm a guy. I don't have much friends. Like, I know people. That's different.
You don't keep friends. So
Yeah.
you have ये जो knowing वाला point है ना, it's like acquaintances, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what you need to.
Yeah, I say that. I don't know how much I'm correct, but yeah, that's what I say. So, I was like close to few people, like close, because I knew them for a very long term, and we had good bonding and stuff. But then they did shit, and then I cut them off completely, completely. I don't give a second chance to justify anything. So, uske baad, I barely have any, like one Majid I talk to. No, I don't.
Sir,
You know?
what do you guys think about the second chance वाला part के?
अब लड़की थोड़ी सेकंड चांस देने के लिए.
हाँ क्या बोले?
लड़की थोड़ी सेकंड चांस देने के लिए.
Even लड़की, let's talk about that stuff later. But like second chance, usually
Yeah.
in life, what do you think about
Okay,
that?
that varies from problem to problem. It depends how deep the
Exactly,
problem
that's
is.
the
Yeah,
point.
see, you cannot always jump the gun on one simple incident.
Incident, correct.
You have to, of course, see what the other person is going through. Maybe he or she, as a friend, might be influenced by some other things
Correct.
and took the decision to do something which you did not like. So, giving a second chance is for everyone, not just friends. It's for everyone. Let's say your family, your close friends, it's for everyone.
So like second chance is like it depends on the what do you call it?
Situation.
Yeah. दूसरी चीज ये है कि अभी कुछ लोग के साथ ठीक है ये पार्ट हो गया कि दे क्या नाम लेफ्ट यू और समथिंग ऑन रॉन्ग बेसिस. समटाइम्स ऐसे एक्वेंटेंस या दोस्ती हो जाती है वेयर यू रियलाइज कि भाई दिस पर्सन इज नॉट राइट फॉर मी दो आई हैड गुड थॉट्स अबाउट इट एंड देन हाउ डू यू गाइज manage to derail from that friendship?
I know.
The thing is, are you an extrovert or introvert? Or like, what do you think of yourself to be?
What, like?
Introvert and extrovert. Extrovert यानी कि you go.
No, I'm in middle. Depends. Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen you're depending. Like you'll talk to someone,
I'm
you'll
very
like,
versatile.
you'll eat their brain, or if you shut, like okay, you
Yeah, I
scare
can do
them
both.
up.
Yeah, I
I
see
see
तो
that.
मेरे साथ क्यों नहीं शट अप होता लेकिन why
My life, my choice.
okay sorry go on.
Okay, so you consider yourself to be middle. You can manage both.
Yeah, I can do. I'm very versatile. with
Okay,
this stuff.
but you would lead towards something specific. I mean, like, you would lead towards something because it's a spectrum. Either you'll be more towards.
Nee. So now if imagine I met someone just now, okay? I'll not be an introvert, okay? I will speak back, okay? I will not say I'm not an introvert.
Okay, you're like you will speak, but you'll not open up that much.
Yeah,
closely.
there's boundaries, of course. If I
You'll
know.
give the
I
boundaries.
listen more. I love to listen more because when I listen to a person, I understand them more when I then speak. So I love to analyze a person.
Sir, थोड़ा ये art of listening के ऊपर बताओ कि how does someone control? I realized one thing कि यार I can't shut up when someone is talking and I interrupt. मेरे सब दोस्त गाली देते मेरे को for that. Though you guys not know me and now कि मैं ज़्यादा नहीं बोलता.
No, it's okay.
But जब मैं बोलता हूँ तो
I know.
those backbench talks.
Yeah, the backbenchers talk. The tea.
ये बोलता है.
No, not the tea. मैं इसको explain करता. Once I get started, I can't stop. I mean, it's not that, but the thing is
The topic एक से एक topic निकलते जाता है बोलते जाते.
Yeah, and I'm like I give less time. It's not like I give less time, but the thing is I speak a lot. So उसमें क्या होता है? I realized one thing कि कुछ मेरे हाथ में पकड़ा दो या give me something to eat, I'll shut up.
इसलिए हमने पहले कॉफी दी थी इसको. हमने पहली कॉफी पकड़ा दी इसको. पीते रहे बेटा तू. टेंशन नहीं ले.
That's I think that works well, you know.
That works well.
So, but yeah, you were talking about how do you derail people, like.
Okay, so see this thing you say, how you balance when you meet someone, how do you balance, that speaking less or more, The thing is, for me, I generally don't, for me, it's opening up is one of the most toughest things. Like, I don't, like, one person.
Do you think that's due to trust issues or issues happened in childhood or something about that?
Oh, well, maybe not. Okay, but I think maybe before it was very based on what my childhood and stuff was. But now it's more of the understanding I have about things, Because thing is, I think I don't want to open up to a wrong person or, about things which they might misunderstand. You have to understand, everyone has a very different perspective and they've grown up in very different surroundings, So I might say them things which they might also get offended, they might not. Like, as me,
you try to like see कि इसका offensive level कितना है, so you just थोड़ा इधर उधर
when you listen to a person,
you'll know.
You will get a good idea of what kind of.
So you don't test people on that basis.
Very rarely.
So you think testing is not thing. There are people who are so like unstable. I wouldn't tell unstable. The thing is they're so unsure that they have to test people to get to their kind of reality.
Why do that? Why just you don't say up straight up that this is the case? Look, I joke around a lot. Please tell me your limits so I know not
that's
to go
actually that's
that.
what happened between us.
No, not that. They actually test, like they will call at night and be like, "Yaar, mera problem, emergency hai, like send me money or something."
See, and that depends on the depth of your friendship.
Mazak is one thing, like mazak mein bola bhai 1000, that's one thing, but like just to test ke bhai ye kaisa hai with me, like would you like would you do that? Or do you think like,
I wouldn't test. I wouldn't. I never did that by this far. I never did.
No, because I have seen people they test in relationship and like if you fail or you do something wrong, they're like,
see, if you have to doubt it, don't have it, very honestly.
Perfect. Okay, but what would you call future mein kuch ho jata hai wrong, then what do you think about
accept it, maybe that person was wrong.
Yeah, that was wrong.
See, testing, I'll tell you one thing. If you trust someone, you don't have to test them, very honestly. So this is my point. Now,
that's the point about trust.
Yeah. Now, okay, for example, now, if I know for a fact, okay, if I'm having a problem, in my head I know if I call Majid, he will be busy. Even if he doesn't come, I will understand why he didn't come. I know his priorities.
Exactly.
It's simple as that.
Priorities. Understanding एक चीज होती है.
Yes. I don't have to go explaining, why didn't you come? Why didn't you do that? I don't care. And when it's like genuinely important, he will understand, he will come. Simple as that is. Makes sense?
Yeah, so completely makes sense.
It's very dependent on your trust. No, you misunderstand.
Boundaries and all, I got that. So how do you derail someone when you're like, okay, I want to unsubscribe this guy or unfollow? How do you do that? Or
like throw him away from the life.
See, as I said, I let people talk to me.
Yeah, okay.
I let people talk to me. And so when people talk to me, you will see. The thing is, when people love to talk about themselves, always, because usually people have this issue, they don't get to talk about themselves.
They don't get much attention and like,
okay. That. So the second you let them open up, they open up like that, So I love listening. I listen. So and that gives me an idea what kind of person that is. Okay. And then I put my boundaries straight. I listen to them first time, khalas, end of topic. If I don't like them, I straight up keep them off. Okay. So like I don't welcome them back.
You show them the like indirect signs.
It's there. I cut it off. Simple.
You cut it off.
I cut it off. If I'm like, what? It's like, fine. I don't want to go beyond that. That's going to be seen there too. Like the type of conversation you have with me is going to be
so it'll be straight up.
Yeah. Like, okay, now with Majid, I spent a lot of situations. We spoke and we had a lot of things similarity, like mentality or, how we do things. So I knew like if I talk to him, he'll understand that point. Why I did it, where it came from. So I could talk to him. Okay. But if I talk to some people, I know it goes above their head. It's not in their capacity. Okay. So that time I don't talk to them about it,
I got you.
So it takes.
So I think Majid, you are a proper extrovert.
For sure.
Yeah,
again, no.
No. He is.
No, but no.
He is.
Yeah,
listen
वो
to me.
दिखता है भाई बोलने की
नहीं,
जरूरत नहीं है,
नहीं,
but
यार
yeah,
मैं okay. I am an extrovert
ठीक है.
for sure. You throw me a bunch of people, I'll make sure everyone is my friend by the end of the day.
Good.
It's just that. People meet me the first time, and I make sure they're comfortable. It's just that. You know, I don't want anyone to be uncomfortable with me because you never know.
I have experienced it.
You experience it yourself. Yourself. And it's not just for you; it's for everyone, to be honest. Because I don't want. See, you meet people a lot.
Correct.
ठीक है, आप एक बार मिलते हो, ये इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि ना आप उसको आइंदा नहीं मिलोगे, चांसेस है आप बाद में मिलोगे. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि तुम दूसरों को भी इग्नोर करो, बट यू नो व्हेन यू मीट फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, meet nicely, make them comfortable,
It means being on good terms.
be on
I
good
got it,
terms.
I got it.
And then I'm also introvert, a very big introvert. When
I wouldn't call it introvert, but you have introverted character.
Character, yeah, for
also.
sure.
Like what are those?
for example, when I myself am not comfortable, if you throw me
What do you mean? What do you do?
let's say when I'm not comfortable myself,
अच्छा,
example, मुझे कुछ लोग के साथ छोड़ दो जिनको मैं शायद पहली बार मिल रहा हूँ, मैं उनको किसी को नहीं जानता, हो सकता है गुड चांसेस आर नॉट गुड चांसेस, हो सकता है चांसेस है कि मैं उनके साथ लाइक मिंगल नहीं करूँगा ज़्यादा. आई बी लाइक सलाम दो, हाय हेलो थैंक यू, मैं आई बी इन द कॉर्नर, बट इट इज़ वेरी रेयर, इट हैपेंस वेरी रेयरली, बट व्हेन इट डज. और मुझे खुद को नहीं पता होता कि ना ओके आई एम बीइंग इंट्रोवर्टेड नाउ, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग टू एनीवन, व्हाई आई एम जस्ट सिटिंग इन द कॉर्नर, हाँ हाय, आई एम जस्ट स्माइलिंग लाइक ओके.
Are you a deep thinker also?
Very
Acha.
very overthinker.
See, I think deep thinking doesn't have to do with extrovertedness or introvertedness.
It doesn't.
Or I think it depends on the levels of deep thinking.
Deep thinking happens after the event has passed. When
No,
you
no,
when you're done
not at
being
all.
introverted.
Thinking has nothing to do with like, being extrovert and introvert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Introvert
exactly,
people, the
exactly.
thing is they speak it less. Extrovert people is they speak more, but there's
They
not
think
really-
the same, but
They
ज़्यादा
do.
बोलता है कम बोलता है. That
हाँ,
depends on
the
that.
It's always there.
Not ज़्यादा
Everyone
बोलते हैं कम बोलते हैं, लेकिन एक level of shyness भी आता है उसके बीच में. Like how shy you are also. And regarding deep thinking or overthinking, बहुत बार ऐसा भी होता है for introverts mostly. Well, I cannot relate to
I
them.
mean, like what experience or thoughts है
yeah,
बताओ.
कि
वो
पूरा event हो जाता है, event is done. Let's call it an event. Event is
Yeah.
done. You were introvert the whole time. You didn't talk to anyone. Event हो गया. Then you like, अरे मैं इससे ये बात कर सकता था.
Yes.
यार मैं उससे वो बारे में पूछ सकता था मैं.
Damn relatable.
You know.
हाँ.
You know मैं उससे ये बात पूछ सकता था. यार ये example now in our age. यार मैं ये आदमी वो कंपनी में काम करता है. मैं अपने काम के बारे में पूछ सकता था. You think about it later. And that happens when you deep think about it. So deep thinking does come.
Muntasir, do you do this deep thinking? Like you think after the event?
I do. But thing is, मेरा क्या, I try to stay in every situation. If I'm talking to people, you will see I'm kind of excited, but inside I'm a lot patient with my thoughts and stuff. Like really, like okay, maybe I'm around people now. Yeah, you'll see I'm very chill, very fun, this that. But inside my head, I'm very calm, very patient with things.
Dude.
Like what I'm talking. You don't comment. You don't. But like with a lot of things, I'm very like patient. Like about things what I'm gonna say. Even if I see a person, I don't know how it works for people, but for me it's like I get a points like these are the points you're gonna talk about. If not, just fun.
Why don't you do podcasting then?
Huh?
Like why don't you do podcasting then?
No time. Like you
चलेगा नहीं,
you know
चलेगा
how many
नहीं.
days it took to come this far.
Oh yeah, how many travels you do have taken?
Well, yeah.
But yes, but yeah. So how do you derail them then, Majid bhai?
Derail them.
Yeah.
I've derailed. Okay. One thing which Muntasir will never agree to. Okay.
No, go ahead.
Well, he will never agree to. The one thing which I learned from him, and the best thing which I learned from him, is how to cut off people.
Straight up.
Straight up. No side बातें, बहाना ये वो,
Indirect बातें.
indirect बातें, drama, फुजूल. No.
Straight
Look, to be very honest, I'm at this point I'm at the point of my career / personal life
Personal life.
/ educational life. I have my priorities straight up in my head. I have like these points. मुझे ये करना है, और मेरे पास इतनी एनर्जी नहीं है कि मैं दूसरों को भी ये ड्रामा भी हैंडल करते रहूं कि इसने मुझे ये बोल दिया, मैंने उसको वो कर दिया, इसने ये किया. Okay, I understand people relations is good, public relations is good, you have them in your life, लेकिन don't make that your main motive. Some people make that their main motive.
I mean, like immature behavior when you sense that
Immature
you
behavior.
like,
And derailing people, look, मुझे जैसे मुंतसिर पहले बोल रहा था कुछ टाइम पहले, like when we started off we were clear about what we like and we don't like. We were clear as well.
ठीक है.
कि मुंतसिर देख हमारी दोस्ती यहाँ पे.
You wouldn't call it when we started. It's like we had a discussion after a time.
No.
No.
Let me speak about this. Since the day I know Majid, from the first day, okay, I still remember the first day we hung out. we started like we had connection based on songs, okay, like
Yeah.
You told
We should tell this story as well.
Yeah. Okay, that's
How we
it
actually
is.
became friends. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
and that's how we found Majid was my sister's batch, I guess, or something.
As,
So
junior.
my sister knew him.
Junior
And
tha.
we like my sister told me that we both have a very similar choices of songs and stuff, and I think she told him also the same
Yeah.
thing. And then on basis of that, we did get connected and we started sending songs and stuff. He invested more, of course. But I'm not the guy who invested, actually, very honestly.
Invest?
Yeah.
Invest as in the friendship.
Yeah.
In the friendship.
I'm the least person. My point is, if you
I know.
show
I
me-
have seen that.
Let's say efforts.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'll tell you why.
It's a good thing. Huh?
Because my point is, when I give 30 फाड़ के देता हूँ. When I do,
ए
okay?
झूठ बोल रहा
I
है.
get.
No, I'm joking.
I get you.
Yeah, when I do, लेकिन for that you have to earn it first. For me it's like that. So I'm like that. Not that I don't do. I do, but I do it with very like
Limited people. You don't like.
too much boundaries than others do. That's the only difference between, like, if you see, like, even if someone is trying to talk to me, I told you, I will never tell you about myself, never. Okay, for fun I'll tell you jokes, ye sab, ye wo.
You'll
Okay.
create other stories, bro. You're very smart at that, but I
Yeah.
don't think you do that. You don't do that.
I don't have to create stories. मैं मजाक करता हूँ. मैं मजाक करता हूँ. It's very obvious. Everyone here knows that. I do a lot of jokes and
course.
stuff. मैं that kind. Like, if you meet me, the first thing it's fun. It's not like, oh, okay, shit, it's gonna be deep talk and that.
But I've seen
Until
you force it, bro. You force to, have conversation, even if you're not in the mood, or if you're not, or not. I wouldn't tell the vibe, but if you're not energetic, you'll pump up yourself to bring that
Yeah.
energy.
Sometimes
I
you
seen
have
that.
to.
Why do you do that?
That's how I am.
No,
point
sometimes
is, see,
you have to.
I always try to level it up. Okay, could you be? This time I was so sleepy. I was this that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I have to talk. I'm there. That's how I am. I work like that.
That's
I work like that. Like, I'm tired when, but if I have to do something, it works like that for me.
Actually, same for me.
yeah. How do you get that mentality?
I have no idea. That's how I work. Like, even yesterday, I had an event. I had to participate. I was so exhausted.
Seen
exhausted.
that.
Yeah,
Stories.
I was so exhausted. But the second it was my turn, I was like the bam at the top. That's how I work. I don't know how. I somehow hype up myself.
Oh yeah, I can see that after 2-3 hours of sleep, still you are functioning fine
Yeah,
enough.
I
so-
somehow managed to do it. But I also feel it's something I've been
Built
working
it
on
up?
for a very long time. Like, I somehow push myself, like, wake up. You have to get this done. And then I'm like, bam. I don't know. Maybe that's how it is for me.
I think there are a lot of things in life. They come by practice, and there is no shortcut to it. One of them is productivity, and this thing, experience. Like, you have to keep doing it, and you will fail 1,000 times. This is the only thing
Yeah.
you will fail the most at. Like, sabr bhi ek cheez ho gayi, and ye patience and productivity and this kind of stuff. If you want to develop them, I don't think they come easily, or there's
Yeah.
no shortcut to it.
For sure.
You have to fail 1,000 times for sure. It's not like a business ke chalo success hone ke chance hai. You will fail 1,000 for sure. Because I have to tell it to myself, because I tried being productive, I tried being patient at times, and it doesn't. And then you realize, yeah, okay, you're not getting it. No, it's not you're not getting it. You have to get into it. Like, it's really hard. So इससे पहले ज़्यादा मैं आगे बात करूँ, so it's like, what do you think generally in life, like, if you have really this much rules for your friends, then what other philosophies do you have, Majid bhai?
Philosophies.
And thoughts and theories.
इतने भारी word use नहीं करो यार मेरे सामने.
बहुत भारी हो गया.
बहुत भारी है, but simple है यार.
Be specific. Let's be specific on what philosophies as in.
What do you think about career? Like, how much do you want to build at, and when do you want to stop at, and what do
Okay,
you think?
career. हमारा करियर है.
मेरा बात कर. मेरा
अच्छा मेरी बात कर. नहीं हमारा है कुछ है. बनेगा हमारा. इंशाल्लाह बनेगा. क्यों नहीं बनेगा? See, for career.
क्यों नहीं बनेगा? You told you started.
Yeah, for career, work for it, hustle, find it. If you don't find it, like, if it doesn't come to you, go find it, go hunt it.
This I
You will not sit in one place and get in a plate आराम से garnish करके तुम्हारे पास नहीं आने वाला है. However, कभी कभी होता है, because मेरे साथ ये हुआ था. I'm being honest with you, because it happened with me doesn't mean सबके साथ होने वाला है ये.
Correct.
For me, where I'm working now, it got offered to me out of the blue. My dad just came to me once, like, ऐसा काम है, करना है. I'm like, okay. The next thing I know, I'm signing contract. So I know it was that quick. Within a week I was appointed on foot then. लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है कि सबके साथ होने वाला है. You have to go find it.
How do you try to stay natural after getting that good opportunity? Like जिंदगी कुछ मस्त हो गई. So how do you try to stay natural after that?
Natural as in?
Natural as in like you're working now. So like कुछ लोग you see that बदल जाते हैं. They have their new character and everything.
The worst thing, yeah, okay. Now I know what you mean.
About that.
The worst thing you can do is change when you have money. The worst thing you can do is when you start earning and you change. You started to have that show off in your
How about
hand.
you see it in a different way, that when you don't prioritize money, or when you don't I wouldn't value money, like when you don't worship money, I think it's easy to get it out of your chest and out of your mind.
Yeah, true.
And then you'll come to your own characters back again.
Also this depends people who are earning, let's say alhamdulillah good, jo already they come from correct me if I'm wrong, already come from a, let's say, rich background or wealthy background.
Yes.
Who already have seen money in their life or
So
are
then it's
comfortable
not
enough. For them, when they start earning, let's say average amount of money, उनके लिए कैसा होता है, okay, मेरा लाइफस्टाइल सेम होने वाला है, बस मेरे स्पेंडिंग थोड़े लेफ्ट राइट जाएंगे बस. तो उनके लिए I think, and I can be very wrong, people will disagree with me completely with this, but उनके लिए थोड़ा easy होता है ये सब.
100%.
However, let's say when someone is not comfortable with money in their household, and they have less
Money.
income, let's say,
And
then they start earning, that's when also that has two again categories. One who are like, नहीं मेरे पास अभी पैसा आ रहा है तो मैं इसको सेव करूंगा, एक करूंगी, I will invest, I will do this, I will do that. Then there are like other people, पैसा आ रहा है उड़ाओ. Then you see the stories, Pearl में dinner है, Lucille में lunch है, all those stuff. ये सब हो रहा है, फिर stories आ रही हैं, cash दिखा रहे हैं stories पे.
Simple as it is. It's like, if you have good wealth, you have good finance and stuff, you don't have to pay the bills. You don't have to worry about saving it anymore. You're using it for your what's that called? Kharcha, khud ka kharcha, That's how you work. But then some people I know, they have to pay their bills for their family and stuff. So for them, they just can't think of, just partying around or going around.
Yeah, they won't.
They do. Okay, they do. But to an extent,
To an extent, yeah.
But I also think, people who are financially wealthy, the only reason they want to work, okay, is only for experience, or maybe their parents are forcing. Very honestly, 90% of the people I've seen who has good financial, they're only working because they have to. Yeah, because
and as a human, you need to do something in life, right? As a human, also you need to do something in life. That's why
I'll tell you one thing: when people have too much money, they get very comfortable with doing nothing.
Yeah.
What will you do in life anymore?
That's the thing.
There's nothing other than going around, traveling around. You don't want to do anything. Eat good food, good clothes.
You just don't understand life after that.
Yeah,
that's why
life gets boring.
100%.
Life gets really boring.
Because log bolenge yaar, how do you guys know that you like? See, the thing is, of course, hamare paas alhamdulillah we have things.
Yes.
Okay? But we know people who have everything.
Yes.
And we know them how they act in their life and
Yes.
how they think. They have nothing to think.
I think हम दोनों के दिमाग में एक ही बंदा आ रहा है.
I know that guy, right?
Yeah, we know someone mutual who. Okay, let's not go there.
He's in Dubai.
Huh?
He's in Dubai right now.
What do you mean? No.
Same guy.
I'm not sure.
Well, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Anyway.
Let's not go there.
Okay, anyway.
After the.
अभी यहाँ से हमारी TRP ऊपर जा रही है. Because we're going controversial now.
Okay, no.
अभी हम खुलेंगे पूरा.
But one thing about being successful. Okay, success does not always mean money. I think that's one thing we didn't.
No, for sure, no.
Like I'll tell you, I know a family. They don't have the most money, but they're the happiest, and I think that's success. Happiness is success.
Yes. The peace of mind you have overall.
Peace of mind आते हैं उसके ऊपर. But before that, ये एक चीज मेरे को बात करना था कि this Instagram story वाली part. Like I don't get this point. Like I want to put stories. I want to show people कि भाई ये अच्छा है something. It looks aesthetic. मैं डाल दूंगा खाना हो या कहीं घूमना. But हर बार story डालना and people they deliberately go somewhere to take photos and people fake sometimes to put the stories and I'm like I don't get the ideology यार psychology like what the hell is like what do you want to show? I don't get the point यार. I know you guys also put
something very important.
But at times
wait you want to know something very important?
Yeah.
This is where me and Majid is the biggest difference.
Chalo yaar, that's the good
biggest difference.
Biggest difference.
Like day and night.
Like one thing about my life is there is not even 1% of people knows what's going on in my life. Like that's how dark. You know, that's how it is. Majid, like everyone knows. 105%.
अबे नहीं यार 105% क्या हो गया?
I mean, like, you know where he's around. Like if you see his Snapchat, you will know where he is. If you see his stories, you will know where he's been. You know, like that.
Yeah. My Instagram story was it. No, Snaps भी है.
Snaps भी है.
अच्छा.
Snaps भी. You're not
there. Bro, I don't even use it. I don't use the Snap thing.
I don't. I barely. Like,
okay. First of all, to everyone watching, half of the stories, okay, you see on Instagram are fake.
Of yours?
Not mine. when people काश मैं सोच मेरे fake होते. If mine are
fake, I'll tell you what. जो मुंता बोला ना, I for sure know that is not 105%. It's 5 to 10%.
I will tell you why. How I got to know this.
Yes or no? Do you agree with me?
What?
Or like, am I right or no? That what he told is 105 is 5 to 10%. Actual 5 to 10%. It's not more than that of your life, right?
There's way more.
No, wait.
There's way more.
Wait, I have a comment on this. See, I'm by 105%. I don't mean that everything's out there about his life.
No, for sure.
What I mean is, if you see his stories, you will have good idea his whereabouts. What is he up to?
Yeah.
What is he doing?
For sure.
And I think that makes about like 70%, 80% of your life. I think if you know where I was last night, if you know where I was last evening, that says almost a lot about you. Anyone can find you anywhere now.
Correct.
You get the point?
Okay. And they get a good perspective, and that I think it comes to extrovert wala part.
That's part of it.
इसमें पता है okay, this thing before I used to post a lot before. I reduced, I mean, I think 50-60% of it. So yeah,
straight to straight.
And then I reduced it a lot, you know. I think I used to post a lot before. अब मैं हल्का थोड़ा करके कम कर दिया मैं.
एक सेकंड उधर.
But also with posting and stuff that you've spoken about.
रुकना मुझे तो बात करने दे.
तो बोल.
खत्म करने दे. नहीं तू बोल ले. नहीं बोल ले.
रोना नहीं बोल.
नहीं तू बड़ा माइक ले ले मुझे छोड़ दे. Never mind. What? Yeah. Also in this, when I want to clear one thing also, because I've been through this. When you post stories, it's for you showing people whereabouts, okay? Or what are you up to? It's completely your choice to do it or not. Agreed? Agreed.
Okay, fine.
Agreed.
Can you tell what's the pros and cons of it?
Coming to that. What people think straight away, show off. ऐसा बड़ा label. Bold करो, highlight करो, underline करो, show off. The amount of time, for every dollar, you know the statement, every dollar if I get, if someone called me a show off, I would be a millionaire. That's I would choose for my line. Easy as that. Because since I was a kid, to be honest, because alhamdulillah, Muntasir know this, because this is something very private to me. I don't tell this to everyone. Muntasir know this. I've been with gadgets, electronics since I was a kid. Game Boy bolo, PSP bolo, PlayStation bolo, sub. I had it since I was a young kid. And unfortunately, some people who were not having them, let's say they were able to get, but because of their parents, because they were kids, let's be honest, we were all kids, couldn't get them. So they labeled me as show off.
It was that immatureness, like they didn't know at that time.
And I completely agree, it was immatureness, and वो बचपना था, and वो सब था, लेकिन keeping it till now, think about it. You calling, you getting called show off when you were a kid because of the stuffs you had. Okay, I understand. अब बड़े हो गए यार. You know.
It's not show off at that point. Yes.
Okay, even if I show off, one more thing. I'm working, I'm earning. A lot of people don't know this. This is one thing I keep very private. Not very private, but private. अगर कोई सामने से मुझसे पूछता है तो हाँ ज़ाहिर सी बात है, I'll tell them. That's nothing to hide in it. कि हाँ मैं काम कर रहा हूँ, alhamdulillah, I'm earning
on mine. As a man, you're working.
Huh?
As a man, you're working.
Yeah, I'm working. I'm earning what I'm working. I'm earning what I'm working. Yeah, you get the point.
Yeah, I got the point.
And what I'm spending is from my money. I did not ask someone. I did not get it from somewhere for free. I worked for it.
I earned it. Like गुरूर भी है तो अपने भाई अपने काम पे.
अपने पैसों पे. I earned
Not
it.
exactly गुरूर, but like खुशी है या अगर मैं कुछ दिखा रहा हूँ तो वो मेरा खुद का है.
अब इंडियन वो मेरा पैसा है. ठीक है, अब पैसे के पर्सपेक्टिव पे आते हैं. इंडियन वो मेरा पैसा है. मैं उसको पूरा सेव करूँ, पूरा उड़ाऊँ. इसमें किसका हक है? ठीक है. अब उसको मैं 500 की कॉफी खरीदूं या 10,000 का खाना खाऊं, या 5 साल की चाय लूं या 10 साल का सैंडविच खाऊं या फिर 5 साल का चाय सैंडविच सब खा लूं मैं, किसका पैसा जा रहा है?
करेक्ट तुम्हारे।
तो इसमें अब मैं कमिंग टू सोशल मीडिया, अब मैं इसको दिखाऊं नहीं दिखाऊं मेरी मर्जी है। एंड देन यू सेड अबाउट पोस्टिंग ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, बस जाने के, बस एक जगह जाते हैं बस फोटो डालने के लिए।
करेक्ट।
ये बंदा हमारा ऐसा नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, ऐसा नहीं है यार, ऐसा नहीं है बोल रहा हूँ मैं।
बंदा हमारा,
अरे मैं बोल रहा हूँ नहीं है, तू सुनता नहीं है मेरी बात। लेकिन वी आर गिल्टी फॉर दैट एज वेल, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, वी बोथ आर गिल्टी फॉर दैट। हम लोग बहुत जगह गए टू ट्राई जस्ट seeing other stories.
Trying is one thing, right? You're not going to post Instagram story.
नहीं, हमने पोस्ट भी किया है भाई।
मैंने पोस्ट किया है, I have seen that.
Let me explain. इस आदमी ने मुझे इतना पैसा करवाया, ट्राई करवा के, वो मैं बोला
I see that on story.
खाना अच्छा नहीं लगा लेकिन पोस्ट ही कर लेता हूँ। But you know, for me sometimes it's like, because my account में ऐसा नहीं कि मैं publicly post करके it will be showing off. I know this topic is very confusing for me. I never understood like a proper perspective because I feel it varies from person to person. Like some people post a lot in private. So my point is, if that's the case, if it's private, you're not showing off. You're just showing it to your family.
Sharing.
तो मेरा भी private ही है भाई।
Sharing, huh? But some people do it very publicly. Some are like they want to be bloggers. They want to post about areas.
That's understood. That's understood. But I'm talking about people who, देखो ये तो clear है कि sometimes you want to share with everyone कि भाई this is good, this is not good, or this is like, I just went here like. You didn't meet many people, and it's a conversation starter at times. अरे कैसा है and all, and then you just at times like you have a genuine intention. But I want to know about these people, and I don't think Majid bhai will be able to justify with an answer. Or maybe Muntasir, you can also try. Like why do people wanna purposefully go and then like fake it? Why do people fake it?
Hype.
That's the thing.
Hype.
Okay.
And it's like you're
Even
they're gonna
actually
swipe it in a few seconds, milliseconds.
Also, people actually pay good amount of money for it. You know this Whoop band.
Fake it like money ke bina bhi.
Okay, this I think I might have.
Yeah, that's the thing. Majid bhai won't tell us he's on the other side of the
Wait, one second. Before you start, do you know about Whoop band? It's okay. A lot of people don't know this.
Yeah, that
the
thing,
fitness, fitness tracker.
Yeah.
It costs 1,500 per year for subscription.
What?
1,500 Qatari riyal per year for subscription.
Subscription only.
Subscription. Okay.
Of that band.
And it helps you record your fitness, stress, यार जो तुम 1,000 रियाल के Apple Watch में भी कर सकते हो।
यार Vision Pro भी ऐसा नहीं किया।
Exactly. वो अलग टॉपिक, वो छोड़ो उसको।
Okay. I've tried that.
And the thing is,
tried that Vision Pro?
No, I don't want to as well. Never mind.
Yeah, it doesn't.
ये चश्मा पहनने टाइम नहीं मिलता। Okay, खैर। The Whoop band. People are buying like crazy. Okay, you know why? Because all these super celebrities are wearing them.
अच्छा।
उनको घंटा कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि मेरा स्लीप साइकिल क्या है, कैलोरीज कितना बर्न हुआ है, स्टेप्स कितने हैं, ये है। Let's be very honest. People who buy Apple Watch, including me, I'm guilty of it as well. I have Apple Watch as well. Okay. How many times do you actually see your calories burned or steps?
No, I do that. I genuinely.
वो अभी जो जिम शुरू किया इसलिए बोल रहा है, चुप कर तू।
No. That's.
सबर कर। Okay. They buy it why? Because hype. One person buys
some
it.
People buy it for hype. Some people buy it for actual genuine use, and some people just for the show off point. I don't get the show off point. I mean, like,
Exactly.
you get few praises.
But okay, why spend that amount of money for that show off?
Yeah, I don't. That's the thing I don't get. Can you explain, sir, please?
I have a perspective. I don't know if.
Yeah. Of course, you won't be able to justify them
for everyone.
मैं सीधा disagree करूँगा और क्या?
No one cares about your opinion anymore.
No, people do.
No, they don't.
They do.
People do. That's why they click this podcast.
We'll see. The competition.
वो बाद में देखेंगे।
This one.
Comment section
Okay,
अगर
this one,
let me on the comment section. जो माजिद भाई को agree करे सब माजिद लिखो। और जो मुतसिर को agree करे।
नहीं यार ऐसा नहीं करोगे। फुजूल में हार जाऊँगा यार मैं।
अरे।
No, listen. Thing is, मैं तो बहुत practicality लगा के फिर आंसर देता हूँ।
नहीं मैं तो
ऐसे बकवास कर रहा है।
हाँ मैं तो ऐसे ही कर रहा हूँ।
So about this, okay, I'll tell you one thing. If you had an opportunity to build up your own personality or character, okay, I think that's what social media does for people. For other people.
Okay, it gives you identity.
Yes.
If you have lost it in real life,
now if I show I bought a watch, I wear this watch. It gives the kind of standard that this man has some standard. He wears like these clothes. He goes these areas. This is his kind of level of people. Even if I'm broke as hell, Okay, and if I go these areas and people only see me that way, okay, unless they're close to me, they will know I'm that kind of standard people. So they'll look at me like that. Because of course, if you're living in a society that is poor, rich, middle,
high, middle, low, everything.
So why wouldn't a person not
choose the high life?
Yes, if they can show that.
Yeah.
And also it gives a good image. You know, he goes to a good place. He must be a good man. I can go to masjid. I can take pictures. I can post that. Okay. And I can look like I'm a man in deen.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
So I think social media does that for people, and it's kind of addicting. Because I'll tell you something. You in real life you can't do that. You can't actually show people that. People will
that's
actually
the thing.
You know, but in social media it's very easy.
You know, they took the term "fake it to make till you make it" very literally.
Okay, I get that.
Very literally.
Now it makes sense.
Fake it
because
till
I
you
do
make it.
Okay, I do it in a way. You know what? I try to put very influential or very beneficial content on my Instagram reels.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And I try to put it, and I try to portray
Yeah.
that I'm that kind of person. I am, but in a way that like, acha,
You
ये
are
चीज़
portraying-
people will benefit and मेरी एक
Exactly.
अच्छी image भी बनेगी.
You are portraying what you actually are. Okay.
But people try to fake it.
Let's come to us. हम लोग ये नहीं बोल रहे हम लोग बहुत दूध के धुले हुए हैं, हम लोग बहुत अच्छे हैं. Let's be very honest. Even we have showed off. Let's be very
Of course,
showed
I mean,
off.
Sometimes you share.
People
like,
do. You know why? Cause of what's the word? वो जो effort होता है, नहीं stress होता है. एक तो इंग्लिश में क्या बोलते हैं उसको?
What are you talking about?
No, when you do something, peer pressure.
Oh yes.
Peer pressure. यार मेरे सारे दोस्त ये रेस्टोरेंट में जाके खाना खाते हैं. इतने की ये पीते, इतने की वो करते हैं, ये होटल में रहते हैं, ये करते हैं. मैं कर सकता हूँ, लेकिन मैं कर रहा क्यों नहीं हूँ? अब मैं भी करूँगा, मैं भी बताऊँगा.
I got the word for it. It's trying to fit in the society
Yeah.
that you're
Yes.
living in. You know.
Yeah. कि मेरा पूरा ग्रुप they are going raffles for just eating one cake. और मैं यहाँ पे टी टाइम का केक खा रहा हूँ. It doesn't make sense to me. Though I can afford that.
And I've seen this. जो people है ना in their life, in their friend circle and in their family, when they don't get respect, they don't have that identity, they get bullied, they try to put it more on
Yeah,
Instagram.
everything is
Now
such
it
a-
makes sense. Like
from
they
us.
want that identity and attention.
Exactly.
If they're not getting here, they're getting it virtually.
They're creating their persona, you know, not
Yeah.
the whole persona. Ki, okay, if example, I give you an account, a random person's account who posts a lot, let's say influencer, you will know for sure, okay, ये level के खाने खाता है, ये level के कपड़े पहनता है, ये level की गाड़ियां चलाता है. You will suddenly click in your mind. तुम्हें क्या पता कि बस वो stories के लिए थी.
And most of the celebrities do that. They
A
tell
lot.
you have to do that.
A lot.
You don't understand celebrities. This is the thing now that celebrities are using it for making money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they're
people are
using
doing it for
actually
just show off.
using it.
Okay, I'll not judge, of course, but I'm saying, you know.
No, we will judge. Let's judge.
No, that's
Let's
not my
judge.
Job. That's not my job.
Let's
'cause
judge.
I can't
You're joking.
speak for everyone.
You're
you know?
joking, you're joking,
I
of
generally
course.
can't speak for everyone. So
Of course.
I think if we talk on this topic, I think majority of the people, some of them do it for sharing. Like sometimes I posted my car yesterday because I love it. Not the fact that I'm trying to show off. I love it. I used to post my old car house. I post my new car house.
मेरी भी कर.
What I didn't-
करता है.
It's a lovely,
I love it.
It's a lovely
I love
position,
sharing.
and you want to share it with people. People who love
Yes,
you,
also
they
if you
will
see my
be like,
account.
wow,
Yes,
mashallah,
if you
and
see my
something.
account, it's all guys. So I know they
Yeah.
love the car. You know? I showed it them too.
Okay.
No, I'm not talking about your account. I'm not talking about your account.
Okay, for cars, I will come to watches now.
Yes.
Same thing, because he knows about my watch obsession, collection, whatever.
Yeah, everyone has their own obsession.
Okay, I love watches. I love perfumes. I have a good collection of them. Amount, let's say 4 figures in each category. Okay.
What? Wait, each piece?
No,
4 figures?
each like perfumes
Okay,
अलग, watches
okay.
अलग. Each piece मैं यहाँ पे नहीं बैठा होता, मैं कहीं लंदन वगैरह में होता.
अरे
I
हाँ
hope-
सर, हम पैसे देके बुला रहे हो.
नहीं.
For our $500,000.
And the fact is, all of the pieces I have, all of the items, my collection which I have, it's my money. Okay.
Okay,
let me be very clear with that,
mashallah.
because मैं I worked for it. और ऐसा नहीं कि हाँ, और ऐसा भी नहीं कि मैं 20,000 25,000 कमा रहा हूँ महीने का.
You know what you're trying to tell that I work for it
work
and this
for
and
it.
that. You know why? I understand you. Like people
You know-
will be like, why are you being arrogant? But I understand. Like
Yeah.
you have faced this more than 90% of the people who don't know you. They're like, you're showing off. And you have worked it.
exactly.
And that's the frustration you're
For
like
me-
answering it right now.
So for the watches, Muntasir knows this. The thing is, a lot of my secrets I only tell him.
Are you gonna?
I only tell him.
Oh yeah.
मैं क्या सोचता हूँ, मेरा प्लान क्या है, मैं किसी को बोलता नहीं, मैं इसको बोलता हूँ. To be very honest. And the thing is, okay, कुछ चीजें मैं सबको बोल देता हूँ. वो अलग बात होती है. लेकिन I buy one watch per year. I save up the whole year. Sometimes
On Eids.
No, whenever I feel comfortable with, okay, I have
Or if you
saved.
just got a good watch, then like I need to buy it.
Yeah, I have one in my mind. I keep it in my mind. Work for it, try it. And even I think, when did we buy a watch? December?
Yeah.
December.
Yeah.
Even we got a watch. I got him in watch game as well. Now he's गुस्सा on me कि मेरे पैसे जा रहे हैं यहाँ पे ये वो करके. बस खैर इसी मर्जी. इशारा क्यों कर रहा है? कितने घड़ियां लिए तू अब तक?
हाँ?
कितने घड़ियां लिए अब तक तू?
Yeah, मैंने.
हाँ.
I think I have 4 now.
See? How many did you have before? None or one. See. Okay. I have good timepieces. Okay. Sometimes, as I said, when I post stories, कभी-कभी घड़ियां दिख के आती है. Watches दिख के आती है. Fake. Copy. किसी के मांग के पहना हुआ है. Father's
They
money.
actually like
I've
reply to
heard
the
this
story.
No, I've heard this.
Or they
Reply to story as well. तो why, इसने इसको बोला, उसने बोला, उसने मुझे बोल दिया. I've heard this. To be very honest. पहले मुझे बहुत गुस्सा आता था कि नहीं यार, क्या है, मैं इतने महंगे ले रहा हूँ, ये है वो है, फेक क्यों बोल रहे हो ये वो. At this point I'm like, say whatever you want to do. Say whatever you want to say. I got it. I'm fine with it. Same with perfumes.
I understand where you're coming from. It's
Like when you said about maturity, कि बचपन में बोलते थे चलेगा, आप क्यों बोल रहे हो वगैरह, when I said that, now keeping me in that position, I don't care anymore. Like, तुम्हें जो बोलना है बोलो, जैसे बोलना है बोलो. मैं अपने लिए लिया,
अपनी खुशी के लिए लिया,
अपनी खुशी के लिए,
not to show you to anything.
अपने पैसों से लिया, जो भी है मेरे अपने खुद से लिया मैं.
I think you need to be smart enough. No, I wouldn't tell smart enough, but I would tell have a kick in your life. Be like, हाँ भाई fake ही है, तेरे को लग रहा है. मैंने किया हुआ है. Yeah, and that gives you more peace, like.
To be honest, when people say me now, okay, this specific timepiece is fake. I'm like, yes. मैं यहाँ से वो जो ऑनलाइन नहीं बेचते 250-150 के सुखवा के फॉल है, मैं वहाँ से वही है, तू देख ले चाहिए तो मैं आज
happy also.
I'm like, खलास, thank you very much.
If someone is really like उसको जलाना था, वो तो जल के गया वापस. Like that's so good.
जलन मुझे समझ में नहीं आती. जलन हसद यार क्यों?
It's good topic.
It's a pressure.
क्यों?
And I think see, one thing is it's innate. Like every person has it to a limit. If you're mature enough, yes. you know, it's like gussa or rona. Everyone has it. But if you're mature enough, you dial it down and you know when to have it and when to not. Jealous is not a good thing to have it to have it only in the first place. But when you identify that you are a jealous person or you get jealous, you need to understand and you need to have concepts in your mind and philosophy in your mind. How do you dial it down?
Exactly.
Or like you'll be like, first of all, you need to know like by जिसकी किस्मत में अल्लाह ने लिखा है तो उसको मिल रहा है, तुमको मिला भी बहुत कुछ, तुम्हें अलग से मिला है. People don't see, people every time see कि दूसरे की जिंदगी में कितना मस्त है. They never like sit down and think कि उनकी जिंदगी में कितना मस्त है. They are this stuff also. See,
देखो जलन सब में होती है, मुझ में भी है, तुम में भी है, इसमें भी है, सब में है. लेकिन you control that jealousy. You switch it up, you flip it. You know how? अगर समझो तुम्हारे पास एक चीज है जो मुझे चाहिए और जाहिर सी बात है उससे मुझे जलन होगी, ठीक है, मैं जलता हूँ, मुझे जलन हुई, हसद हुई, यार इसके पास ये वाली चीज है, इसके पास ये है वो है करके ना. what I think then I'm like, इंशाल्लाह मैं भी लूंगा एक दिन, इंशाल्लाह मैं भी लूंगा.
You know what is jealousy? Actual हसद जिसको बोलते हैं अरबिक में, जहाँ तक मुझे पता है
जी,
कि हसद उसको बोलते हैं कि उसके पास से छिन जाए और मेरे पास आ जाए.
Exactly.
That is where it is haram. At times उसको like यार एक और वर्ड था यार, मैं भूल गया मैं, कि आरज़ू होती है, like there is other proper word के जो उसके पास है वैसे ही मुझे भी चाहिए, मुझे भी चाहिए. So there was a line I wrote, I mean like of course it's a very simple thing, but I wrote it के मुझे भी चाहिए is fine, but मुझे ही चाहिए
वो गलत है.
That's where you are sinful and you are like
जैसे माजिद जैसा दोस्त मुझे भी चाहिए, माजिद जैसा दोस्त मुझे ही चाहिए. मैं इसको देखे खास किस लिए बोल रहा हूँ पता नहीं.
सपने
बड़े रखो, सपने बड़े होना चाहिए.
इतने बड़े के पंख गिर गए तब फट जाए
बेटा, वहां से उड़ने के लिए बड़े पंख चाहिए होते हैं. नहीं छोड़.
Talking about सपने, what do you think like people should have the capacity or like अपनी जैसे जो youthful है कि like उनको कैसा सोचना चाहिए? Because the thing is, मेरे को फ्रेंडशिप के बारे में पूछना था. I don't know, should we go back to that topic? People don't know how to make friends and why to make friends. It's not why simple कि you need friends.
मैं एक बात बोलूं?
How to make friends?
ओके मैं एक बात बोलता हूँ, बस एक ही बात बोलूंगा मैं, ठीक है, अबाउट फ्रेंडशिप एंड व्हाई टू मेक फ्रेंडशिप. ये मेरे अब्बू बोलते थे, मेरे वालिद बोलते हैं ये बात.
वो एक्सपीरियंस
बोलते हैं मेरे वालिद बोलते हैं कि ना जब तुम दुनिया से जाओगे ना, जब दुनिया खत्म हो जाएगी तुम्हारी, जब तुम्हारा इंतकाल हो जाएगा, उसके लिए भी तुम्हें 4 कंधे चाहिए. सोच के देखो ये बात. जब तुम दुनिया से जाओगे,
4 बीवियों से ज्यादा 4 कंधे जरूर.
यार ये 4 बीवी वाला टॉपिक नहीं, नो थिंक अबाउट इट. I'm being very serious, you know, like think
I
about
don't
it.
think we'll be able to touch that topic, but हाँ.
I'm being very serious. Think about it. ये तो दुनिया से जाओगे, तुम्हें उठाने के लिए 4 लोग चाहिए. अब बोलो दोस्त इंपॉर्टेंट है नहीं है.
Correct. पर वो people can be like यार इस सर I get the point. It's the context is like
Get the
4
point of
लोग. And दूसरी चीज ये कि जिंदगी में काम इंसान अल्लाह ताला ने बनाया है एक दूसरे को ताकि एक दूसरे को यूज करके
Exactly, exactly.
Okay, use से भी याद है, people tell me you don't use me or don't use them. I think this is a very wrong term. I get the point कि like
Use me अगर तुम दोस्त नहीं हो.
abuse.
Abuse, yes.
Abuse is where it's wrong.
Abuse is the
I
word.
tell many people use me for any good. If I can help you, please let me
नहीं
know.
दोस्त होता
Use
है
me
उसलिए, दोस्त होता है उसलिए.
up. Yes. But
अब मैं-
not abuse. बेइज्जती हो गई, कुछ गलत हो गया. That's where of course
That's
it's
गलत-
wrong.
गलत
And
है.
you're like तुम एक चीज बोल के दूसरी चीज कर रहे हो and anything is abuse is wrong.
Very
But
wrong.
using someone is fine. But using का थोड़ा अलग connotation.
जैसे कि अभी समझो,
Wait.
wait,
Using is not the right term, I think.
So what would you call it?
मैं तो तुझे यूज कर रहा हूँ.
It's called.
I'm using you for the podcast then.
Yeah,
What
मैं
would
भी
you
तो
call
यूज
it?
कर रहा हूँ बेटा.
You're taking help.
It's
That's different.
yeah.
Using is something like the thing you said, abuse karna. I think that's what you mean
Okay.
using. Because
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Abusing has a different meaning. Then.
see, using me
Yes.
is like you're doing something for your benefit and I'm getting nothing out of it. If I'm not wrong, that's what it means.
Also using you like as in समझो तेरा कोई दोस्त है, I wanna get to him,
Yeah.
so I use you to
That
get
is
to them.
using.
That's using.
Okay.
That's what I would call abuse. I mean, like ये
Abuse-
terminology
See,
थोड़ी
वो
अलग है.
term-
Abuse और फिर
terminology
अलग
change
हो
होती है.
जाती है.
It's violent, I think.
Yeah, the English में थोड़ा घबराने
इंग्लिश में
का-
हमारे नंबर वैसे ही कम थे इंग्लिश में,
हाँ,
टेंशन
वैसे
नहीं.
ही कम
वो दिख ही रहा है हमारे इंग्लिश से बहुत कम नंबर
Oh,
थे.
bro.
Of course,
So,
yeah.
नंबर
using is
हमारे स्कूल में नंबर कितने आते थे यार.
हाँ.
old days.
भाई हो गया हम कॉलेज में. कोरोना का अल्लाह का बहुत शुक्र है कोरोना आया था, उसकी वजह से कॉलेज
ये
में
मैं तो तब कॉलेज में था ना, मैं तो तब यूनिवर्सिटी में था.
हाँ. How was it? Corona days in uni.
हाँ वो था पता नहीं कुछ. अच्छा कोविड के टाइम पे सबके मार्क्स ऊपर गए.
Yes.
ओके
sure.
मेरे नीचे गए पता नहीं कैसे. मेरा रिवर्स साइकिल चल रहा था.
अरे I have stories कभी और आओ of the scenes of बताता हूँ.
Get
What
ready
kind
for
of
part 2.
stories. Part 2 तो definitely, but मैं बोलूँ कुछ stories ऐसी है मेरी जो मैं बता भी नहीं सकता कैमरे पे.
हमें नहीं बता सकते, हम नहीं बताएंगे.
So talking about friendship, like people, there are some people they don't know how to make friends. So how do they make friends? And it's tough. I don't know how. Like I feel sad for them. I want to be their friend, but the thing is, you have a mental capacity and
making
limit.
friends is again on the topic of introvert and extrovert.
Okay.
If you're an extrovert, अगर तुम्हें दोस्त बनाना
वो
है
आराम से बन जाएंगे.
तो
People will
ठीक
come
है.
towards you. That's
If you're an introvert, सबर कर जाए. तू क्यों बीच में घुस रहा है बार बार?
जैसे इरोना नहीं बोल ले.
नहीं मजाक कर रहा. गाइस बहुत हम लोग बस मजाक मस्ती कर रहे हैं, हमारा चलते रहता है ऐसा, बस बोल रहे हैं हम लोग. इंट्रोवर्ट्स के लिए सी यू हैव द मेन way of making friends is where you work or where you study or where you visit daily. कहीं ना कहीं तो होगा ना जहाँ तुम रोज जाते हो. जैसे यूनिवर्सिटी हो गया,
Common ground is important.
कॉमन ग्राउंड. जहाँ यूनिवर्सिटी हो गया, स्कूल हो गया, ऑफिस हो गया, वर्क प्लेस हो गया, क्या कोई एक क्लब हो गया, जिम हो गया. जिम is the best
of the
place to make new friends. I've made a lot of new friends in gym, and which I did not expect, to be very honest. And when you go to these places, बस जाओ उनसे हाय हेलो करो. देखो अब मैं समझो इसके साथ काम करता हूँ ऑफिस में, सही है, मैं इसको रोज देखता हूँ, हमारी दोस्ती नहीं है, बातचीत नहीं है, लेकिन जब भी मैं इसको देखता हूँ हाय हेलो कैसे हो, ठीक ठाक, हाय हेलो ठीक हो क्या, कीप टॉकिंग. इट्स नॉट द क्या बोलते हैं क्वांटिटी ऑफ द टॉक, इट्स अ क्वालिटी ऑफ द टॉक, सही है. एंड यू टॉक एवरी डे, स्मॉल टॉक. अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर स्केयर्ड टू हैव स्मॉल टॉक्स. A lot of people, they're like, नहीं
It's
क्या.
not easy. You know, unfortunately, even after being an extrovert, it's not easy to have small talks.
People don't have small talks. And